whenever I'm with friends and they tell me to go faster, or hey, I think that's the exit, go, 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 and so like you have to dart across lanes, I end up doing that, even though I know I shouldn't.
Sometimes some of my friends have decided to do donuts.
Yeah, I do feel some peer pressure to go fast and to do quick sudden turns or something like that.
Maybe you have to get to an event faster, school, something like that. Got to beat the clock, so.
If I get a ticket, all my friends aren't chipping in to pay for that fine. I'm the one paying for that fine.
Just a few months ago, I was driving to school and there was black ice, and I hit the black ice and lost control of the car.
It was like the day after I got my license or something.
I was standing at a stoplight. An old man took a U-turn without an actual green arrow. He just had a green light.
I had two friends in the car.
Ford Explorer rear-ended me and it hit me off the road.
My car got off worse.
After that, I called my dad, and I knew to call him, not my mom. My mom might have fainted on the phone.
The accident taught me to be more cautious.
If someone turns into your lane and clips your car, that's not because you're a good driver, it's because they're a bad driver, and you need to learn that when driving, it's a totality of circumstances. It's not just you out there, it's you and all the elements and everyone else out there.
Right before my 16th birthday, I was excited to drive, and then that summer my cousin got into a car accident in July, and she had let her boyfriend drive her car, and he was speeding. She was in the passenger seat, and they got into a car accident. He was going over 100 miles per hour, where he shouldn't have been, and they went down into some trees, and she snapped her neck and died instantly. And like from then on, I was scared to drive for a real long time, and actually up until my 18th birthday I wouldn't drive, and I refused to.
After working in fire service for over 20 years, you start to see severe accidents could have been prevented by just wearing a seatbelt. In my experience, I found that most teenage accidents happen during two times of the day. When they first get out of school, and secondly, later at night when they've been out with their friends and they want to get home in time so they don't get in trouble by their parents or get in trouble by the police for being out too late past the curfew.
Another good thing for a good driver is giving yourself plenty of time, not putting yourself in the position that you need to rush. Knowing that if it takes you 10 minutes to travel a particular route, a good practice would be give yourself 20 minutes. That way you're not rushing. Mom and Dad would rather you get home safely. The courteous phone call that I'm leaving my friend's house and I'm on my way home but I'm running a few minutes late, Mom and Dad would much rather hear that phone call as opposed to I've just gotten into a crash.
It's constant risk management, and it's having to be able to recognize that if you're driving down a neighborhood street and you see kids riding their bikes or playing with the ball, your mind has to think that the ball could run in the street and the kid could follow. You have to think worst case scenario all the time.
Teen driving his girlfriend to work, and he was seatbelted, she was not seatbelted. There was a collision. Looking at their vehicle, it really looked like he could drive it from the scene, with the exception of one huge hole in the windshield, where his girlfriend went through the windshield and died as a result. He wasn't at fault in the crash, but a seatbelt would have saved a life, I'm certain.
We're not trying to limit your driving experience, your driving fun. We're trying to continue it on. So if I could just offer one piece of advice is to wear your seatbelt, drive smart, and do what you think is right. Use your common sense.